How are you, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to your favorite show on the land, Not So Complicated. A show brought to you by Innovation Consortium. Sorry. In case you're wondering what we have to talk about today, it's cake album, cake making, cake baking, and the lady herself, my main guest, Nana. Glad to have you on the show.
Thank you, Brian.
And as always, on the panel with me today, once again, I have Mr. Jukes. Juko, glad to have you on the show.
Thank you.
D Mama, the man who has never been serious. He calls himself the Joker. David, glad to have you on the show. And Bobon Monarch. I won't say much. The guy is on that. Glad to have you on the show, man.
Thanks.
Yes, and ladies and gentlemen, I present to you once again my main guest on the show, Nana, cake album. Nana, how are you?
I'm okay, Brian. How are you?
I must say this is so delicious.
Thank you.
Yummy.
We make that and more.
Okay, so I'm very sure you're ready to get roasted. Are you?
Yeah,
Do we need permission?
No, please. So tell us about cake album. What is cake album?
Like the name says, I can ask the Joker. You called him the Joker.
The Joker. Never
when
serious.
when he hears cake album, what would you think it is? Just from the name, it's. Let me help him. Yes, means an album full of cakes.
Oh,
And to make it advanced, it is a digital album. It means everywhere you go, you'll always see it. It is just between you and your phone, and the album is always there. So it's a bakery full of beautiful cakes, full of yummy treats. Best here in Tinda and in Kampala. We make the best cakes in Uganda today. If I think all of you can testify.
okay.
A bigger one.
Byron is, Byron is here quiet. The man is busy enjoying.
After the
At the
show,
end of
we shall sing for somebody a first happy birthday and we cut
And we
one of
cut
the
one
cakes
of the
there.
cakes.
Yeah.
Wow. Beautiful pieces over
So,
here.
yeah, we make the best cakes in Kampala today
Oh,
and we are proud of what we do.
okay.
We are a couple of young people that decided to join up
Okay.
and put our minds to doing something different, something that the bakers of those days never used to do.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. And I must say, you're very lucky. Oh, we are very lucky and blessed that you're the first female or lady that we're hosting on this show.
Oh, thank you,
Kudos
thank
to
you.
yourself.
Thank
so,
you.
I would like to know more about you. Who is Nana?
Okay, who is Nana? You know me by Nana, but I have other names that are official.
That's what we want to know.
Yeah, Delicious Cake. Others know me by Momo.
Oh,
Those
okay.
are all my names.
Okay.
When you call me Nana, I will know that either you met somebody that I went with in high school and told you I'm called Nana.
Oh, okay.
When you call me Maureen, I know that now that is professional language. Maybe we have met somewhere and I had to give you cake and you had to see my name.
Oh, okay.
So I'm Maureen Nampija.
Okay.
That is my official name.
Oh, okay.
And then a telecommunications engineer by profession.
What?
Yeah.
So, okula chimigati. Wandibadde ku milongoti.
Ejo najjo twagikola we worked there,
Okay.
but there's something called a calling. There's something called a calling that even when you go there, something will keep pulling you.
Just like this cup keeps on calling.
Yeah, you know. So something keeps on calling you. So Maureen, the telecom engineer, was put by the flour, was put by the cake
In the oven.
in the ovens. No, before it wasn't there. That is a lie. It is the passion. A telecommunications engineer, graduated, went and worked for like Vodafone for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then during that time of working for Vodafone, I used to make cakes for my fellow employees.
Oh, but freestyle.
Yeah, freestyle. They were not complicated and they never used to pay you to make the profit.
Out
But
of
just
love.
out of love, maybe
Sure.
to encourage your passion, to also chase you away from the competition.
Oh.
Yeah. They so they used to support me, and also during high school. No, that is university. I used to make on a low scale, like we make like one and then take another 6 months. You make
have a
another
baker in your
cake.
family?
No, there is no baker. But as you grow up, I used to ask God, oh God, what is, people can run, people can sing, people can dance. I was never in those things. But I used to ask him, God, what did you give me that is special about me?
So talent zero.
Yeah, so talent. No, my talent is there.
I'm
You
saying
can't
before,
do.
before you got to know that you
yeah,
would
before,
actually
yes,
bake.
before I got to know
Talent
that.
zero.
Yeah,
No singing.
So I
It
used
was
to,
in the oven.
and by then there were no ovens.
The talent was in the
So
what?
you kept asking God, what did you give me that is different
From other people.
from others?
Sure.
Then when I finished high school, I went and did. I told my dad I want to go and learn how they do cakes because I was very inquisitive.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do food and nutrition?
No, I didn't. So that is why I had very many questions. I was a scientist, so I did computer, then went and did very hard science courses. So I used to wonder, what do they put in these
You
things?
found your fellow geek.
So in like Mavak, I went and did freestyle. It was not even serious. I'd go and pay 50K. Then the guy would train me that day, and I told him, only teach me cake. I don't want anything else.
No
So
salad, no nothing.
no, nothing. They used to teach how to cook food. They used to teach. But me, I told him only cake. I don't want anything else. So he gives me the basics, and it was fun. To me, it was fun doing it. So from there, I picked it on. I would make for my friends. All my friends knew that I would make cake, but the cake then and now, those are two different people.
So if
It
a cake
is
of
not
today met
the-
the cake of the other time, they can fight.
I will be like, no, that was not me.
So 2086.
Yeah. So in the same regard,
Yeah.
can you tell us about how Cake Album came about? Because it's the same story, same storyline.
Yeah. So I'm making the cake. I learned, and my friends are buying on a small scale, no profit, no what, just passion. Today they will pay you 50K. You go and put in effort worth 150,000, but you don't feel it because that is what you
Love
want
and
to
passion.
do.
A talent.
That is what you want to do. Yeah, that is your talent. No. No, then I used to work from my father's house. So electricity was free, water was free. Everything was free apart from the ingredients that I had to buy.
Passion was cheap.
Yes, so passion was cheap. Then along the way, I have a high school friend. By then we were just friends, but then we became best friends. She's still my best friend now.
Oh.
I call her my matron of all situations.
Say ladies, love never
Ye-
does what? It never lasts.
It never lasts, but
but-
ours has.
You heard
Okay.
it from the lady himself.
Oh no.
So she kept telling me, but Nana, why didn't you come and we do a business? Why didn't you come and we push this thing to another level? Then I'm like, no, me, I still want like this. She told me, no, you come and we try. So sometime after university, a boyfriend to one of my loyal clients,
You're now talking.
yeah, tells me, Nana, it's my girlfriend's birthday on 4th October. I remember the date. Can you please buy for me a cake from Java's? He sent me 120,000. 120. So when he sent the money, I'm like, should I really go and buy a cake from Java's when I can do it?
You sound like a certain political party.
Remember, he wants a Java's cover.
For him, he didn't care. He just said Java's or any other person. It wasn't really specific. As long as it's red velvet. I'm like, okay, no problem. Yonana goes to the internet. I Google red velvet recipes. I
You had
try
never-
the
you
first
had
one.
never
I had
baked?
never done red velvet.
Oh, yes.
I tried the first one. The cake was brown. I tried the second. It got burnt. What? I tried the third.
You sound like you're in 80K.
Actually, plus 80K.
So I tried the fourth. It still failed. Then I'm like, but these guys lied to us. How come the same way they did it is the same way I came and put it here in my
How much
oven?
had you put in by then? So that
I think
three,
like I
four
was in 200. Now I had to go and get my savings and put them here. Because I was not going to, now I didn't have even the money
You
to
had
go
to
and
break
buy
like a box.
the cake. So I told myself, no. Then by then, the sounding person was Sarah's Cakes. I'm like, how do I go and ask those guys to give me a recipe that is going to work? Meanwhile, we're nearing the what? The birthday.
Itself.
And I'm like, no, these are my friends. They trust me. They're going to see me like as if I'm a thief.
Sure.
So I tried the 5th time. That day, I gave, after four failures, I'm like, no, let me first give it a rest. I will try tomorrow. The following day, I again woke up and did the same thing. By this time, I told myself, no, just try to change the color. Maybe the color has a problem. So my 5th time, it came out. But now what came out was not for what? For selling. It was for testing whether it has come out. Yeah.
You're prototyping your cakes.
Yes. Now
That's
that's it.
work.
Hey.
An engineer in you was
Yes.
Research and development.
I always tell myself, not giving up until it works. If another person has done it, I can
You
do
can
it
do
well
it as
and even
well.
better than them.
Sure.
So I did the 6th one, and it came out. So the
6th
party
one.
was at the beach. Yeah. I carry my cake, and I'm like, I'm going to tell these people I made the cake. I'm just going to put it there,
Get their
and I
feedback.
wait for their feedback.
Yes.
No Java's box.
No, it was a plain white box.
would have written.
So they keep asking, Nana, where did you get this cake from? Where did you get this cake from? Then I'm like, you first eat. I will tell you the details of the cake. So the ladies ate, and they said, wow, this cake is nice. Oh my God, I didn't even feel that I had made very many losses.
Oh, yes.
As soon as they said that, I'm like, oh, I got this.
You got so excited.
Yeah. So I told them, you people, I baked that cake. They were like, no, that's a lie. They wouldn't believe it.
Are you for real?
Yeah. So I baked. Ever since then, they kept recommending, oh, Nana can bake, Nana can bake. Of course, the beginning, the cakes are not as beautiful as you want them to be, but I didn't care about that. So by then, what was inside was better than the outside.
Appearance wasn't
Yeah.
right.
So we started then again, there was a birthday for one of my relatives in January. Now, that was October. Now, the next cake we did was in January. Meanwhile, you'd stock your whole circle. What is that? Carton of Azam. And it takes like 6 months, and you're like, wow, my things are not moving. You're happy that they're not getting finished. You buy your 1 tray of eggs and use it like for like a whole month.
You had no siblings around that would
No,
make
but-
Nyanya and this.
And so what happened after? We began making slowly by slowly. I remember that year we made like about 10 cakes, and that was good. For the start, that was good.
That was good, yes.
Yeah. Even the oven that we used to use by then, you'd only put in, right now, it is just a quarter of a whole cake. Like a quarter of that cake is the kind of oven that we would use.
Very, very
And then you
small.
have to wait for it, then you put another one, you have to wait for it. But because it's only 1 cake in 3 months, you don't care.
You don't feel that.
You don't feel the pressure,
yes.
you don't feel like you need more. You need a bigger one, you don't feel anything.
So for how long have you been baking?
I've been baking since like 2017.
2017.
Yeah,
Those are
before
about,
it became commercial, like before it really blew up.
So that's 5 years.
You put billions.
Yeah, before.
So that's roughly 5 years?
Yeah, that is about 5 years.
Okay, and this being an innovation space,
Yeah.
tell us about those, because I'm very sure people get into bakery and they die out before they're even born.
Yeah, I know.
So
Before their first birthday.
what's that niche, what's that innovation that has kept you in the cake business for all this long, that you're still
Besides the
pushing
cake.
on?
Don't
Yes.
worry. Now, that whole experience of a red velvet taught me one thing.
Yes.
Research, and research. There are always better things. There's always somebody better than you.
Sure.
So every year, like in January at the start of the year, you will always find me reading about cakes. Not that I don't know them, but because I'm looking for something that is going to make the cake better. So we research about what is inside, we research about what is outside, what is trending, what do the people want these days. Sometimes we even make it when there is no client. You make it,
Oh.
post it on
We
social
have
media.
good testers.
Mm.
When you have no clients and you want to check what's inside,
Yes, call us for testing. We can surely. Oh yes.
So we make it, you put it, and somebody will think that you made it for a client, but when it's just free cake, then they'll be like, oh, can I have a cake like that? Now?
Oh. or you make it and post it.
and post it,
people
and somebody will like it.
make orders immediately.
Yes,
Oh,
and somebody
wow.
will like it. So that is what we do. Like, it is research being better. And then now we noticed that our society by then didn't have people that can output what the client really wants. By output, I mean when you bring your vehicle and you tell me, you know what,
Customize my everything.
in cake format, those people are there, but they're very few. So for us, we benchmarked on that. Bring your car, any challenge, we sit with it, we design it, and then we have to output it the way it
The
is.
science is talking.
Yeah. So now when you see it, you'll be like, wow, these people can actually do
So
it.
you literally have a team that sits down.
I have a team
you
that
brainstorm.
sits down, yes, and we
Oh.
brainstorm about ideas. I can give you another live example. I should say our turning point has been the Britam Challenge. I don't know whether you people had.
We saw it.
About the Britam Challenge.
Uganda Airlines.
That year was a COVID year, if we all remember. I think it was our first COVID.
Uh-huh.
So first COVID, we are there. No working, no what. But it was a bonus to us that we kept working. And then as a team leader, I kept telling my people that let opportunity find us when it's ready.
Yeah, sure.
Because it can only come once. It may never come back again. So that year I had been preparing. Yes, COVID had hit it, but not as much. We kept working slowly. Then in September, people used to have parties indoor.
At first, we are celebrating everything from 21 days to everything else.
Therefore.
In September of that year, Britam puts up a challenge. By then I had a team of very young people because there are also these teenagers who are at home chilling. Yeah? So I call them and tell them, you know what, team? There's this challenge. And I believe we can do it. Everybody, just sketch an idea of what you want. We're like 10 people. So I told them, sketch an idea of what you want.
That's nice.
What you think will make us better. So I also had my own idea. Another one had. So all of them had. Then I'm like, okay, now let us sit down. What of all these ideas, what do you think the other bakers will not do that will put us up? And I said, hey, we draw the Ugandan map. We put a plane like as if flying from the Ugandan map. Then another one asked, but how will the plane stand? What if it breaks and we make more news? Then we have somebody, an artist. He happens to be my brother. He's good at structural diagrams and what. So I said, it will stand. You don't worry, it will stand. We just need to make a very good sketch and we follow it to the dot. So we follow our sketch. Even when we were drawing and submitted to the guys, it wasn't 3D. It was just pencil work. And then and it looked very hard. Even other bakers were wondering, how are these ones going to pull it off? I think they were just waiting for a time when it doesn't come out and be like, we
So you
saw
first
it.
submitted the sketch?
So we first submitted the drawn sketch with pencil. And then even the Britam guy said, but will it come out? And they're like, don't worry. It will come out. So we start. They gave us like 3 days. That has been the shortest time we have worked on a customized cake.
3 days.
3 days. So it meant we had to work day and night. By Wednesday we're supposed to submit because by Thursday they needed their product.
Okay.
But thanks be to God, it came out beautiful. If most of you are on social media, you will see it. It is what pushed us. Yeah. It is what pushed us up. And ever since then, we've never looked back. Because whoever will call you and say, are you the guys that made the Britam cake? Yeah. Okay, I want a cake for the introduction. I want a cake for my wedding. I want a birthday cake for my child. My son loves bicycles. Can you make it like that?
So you began getting busy.
So we began getting busy, like too busy. That time we hadn't planned for it.
Sure.
And we had now to fit in the pressure.
Sure.
We had to collect resources to make sure that we don't disappoint the clients. So that has been our biggest turning point.
Yeah, so talking about the Britam challenge, there is a cake that made rounds. You Is it the cake you're talking about? Or?
No, not
Is that you?
No.
Cake idea you say wait.
For us, we came to correct the mistake, and we did it well.
You are the Avengers.
Yeah, we are the Avengers. But even those ones that did, that was commendable work. It could have just been a problem in transportation. You see, the cakes are very delicate. You carry it like a baby.
Yenga ya hii
What
kaji.
you ordered versus what you got. Okay, what's the order?
As soon as you hit, you can't avoid these potholes of Uganda. As soon as you hit a
So
pothole
every
like
bottle the cake was burning.
yes, as soon as you hit a pothole, the cake just.
As a plan, it's supposed to set off.
The economy and the cake.
So we did the one that was supposed to rectify the other one.
Oh, okay.
So the good one is the one you did.
Yeah, the good one.
Mwebale kutasa Uganda Airlines. So now let's talk about every business, most of the things that we do, they're usually hiccups.
Yeah.
We may call them shortcomings or challenges. Tell us about those that usually come across, and us being an innovation space, probably we can help you solve a few, or we can discuss a few.
Thank you. Of course, like every other business, even this business has challenges. Very many, but the positives outweigh the negatives, because we wouldn't be in business if it was not being a positive.
Sure.
So one of them is the change in prices. The prices of ingredients have been changing for the past 3 years. So a customer comes, when you give them cake, say at 100, it's a brand. No, I want like the other cake you made for me
Then
for
my-
a birthday of 100K.
Manyo kuchinya. Ka price
So even
kage.
the fuel is affecting you. The fuel hike, eh?
Yeah, even the fuel, because the ingredients are brought through transport, the cakes are transported on a border. So a customer who was paying 5,000 and you tell them 8,000, I'll be like, no, you're robbing me. But you have to look for a way of breaking even.
Sure.
So the prices of the ingredients that we use across has been changing for the past 3 years. So it is not very easy to tell a client, now we increased by 20,000 because of fuel, this. They don't take it in good faith.
Sure.
So either you have to increase a little or...
But for that, I have a question also.
Yeah.
What if they go down? Will you also?
The fuel prices and the ingredients prices go down.
No, of the four of you, who really wants to go down? Nobody.
Yeah,
We all
you
want to
see?
keep up.
You're sounding like fuel station.
No.
They didn't go down.
Yeah. We all want to keep up. Who wants to go down?
We're Ugandans, we're not used to change.
So that is one of them. Then another one that affects us in the baking industry. You see, when you're still starting and you're working on the cake alone, you may not really feel that you need skilled labor. Now, when the work is a lot, you have to cover 25 cakes a day. Of course, you can't do it alone. You need people to help you.
Sure.
Now, getting these people is the hardest problem. The people are there, well, they did catering, they did the diploma in cooking, but they don't have the practical skill that you want. Because Brian said he wants a cake that looks like this. The person only has some theoretical knowledge, yet you are interested in the practical work. So they're going to say, we studied this, now you're interviewing them. Now to cook this and telling them, no, I called you here because I want you to produce this cake the way it is.
You don't care about the papers.
We don't care about the papers right now. But we still have a standard. You must have gone to school because we use English and some measurements. We do some math and what.
Oh.
So you be baking and tell someone, where's Rika talking on Zoom?
So skilled labor is still a problem. And then when they come, they don't have a skill. You're like, okay, you come. Then I will skill you. But when you're skilling them, then they pick the skill. After 6 months down the road, the person goes to another person. And then you'll be like, wow.
After investing in
I've put in you my time. I maybe I didn't ask you for any money. And then after 6 months, you've gone.
Sure.
So when the person who made the cake the other time, now you give it to a different person and a client to be like, wow, this one's not you that worked on the cake. What happened? They may not know that maybe there was change of hand, there was this.
Oh, yes.
Then another point is friends.
What's with friends?
Yeah, friends.
What's
we
with
love
friends?
them so much. You know, when you have a business, me, if you're my friend, my policy is, if you're my friend and you have a business, I want to support you at the correct price of a good.
Sure.
Even if I can
Actually
go
pay
and
more.
yes, I can pay more if I can want to bonus you.
Yes.
Because I know you very well and I want you to prosper.
Sure.
But now, here are the friends.
But then,
The real ones, they have, say, she has a wedding. When she has a wedding, she won't call you. She'll be like, I'm going to outsource. We don't want those ones. We want these big guys in the industry. They're the ones that will contract.
Oh.
When they have the right amount of money.
They don't come to you.
They don't come to you. Now, when they don't have,
You become the firefighter.
you become the she come here. "Hey, hello, Nana. I need a favor." I'm like, yeah.
Like her voice is
Yeah.
even sweet.
Yeah, she's even humble. She's
Hello,
even what?
dear.
Hello, I want a cake for my son, but I'm not doing well. The times are hard. What? I can only afford 50K out of 150. And then you're like, Now that one has helped you and told you the correct thing. So your judgment is, I will say no. I will get a polite way of telling them I can't do it. Now this one will come and say, oh, no, my child's birthday is tomorrow. Please make for me a cake, 200,000 or 250. I'm going to pay on delivery. So you make the cake knowing, oh, Brian is my friend, I trust him. The policy is 60% deposit, balance upon delivery. So you deliver a cake to the party. That day he's very busy. The phone calls is everywhere. He's even
You're
the
like, "Ah, it's okay."
You're like, it's okay that one. I know him. You can leave the
Send
cake
the
there.
money.
Monday reaches. Hello, Brian. How was the party? If he helps you, he will tell you
Fix.
the cake was nice, but I'm not doing well. Give me like 5 days. I'll send the money. No, another one say, even the cake was not nice. So when he says even the cake was not nice, your morale is kind of what?
But they
It's,
ate it.
yeah, but it's finished. It's not there. Even when you ask him, can you please bring? They don't have anything. Like, just the children around ate it a bit, but
Oh my
it wasn't what we expected.
Oh my God.
First
So,
demoralize you and then
in other words, you won't get paid.
Yeah, in other words, they are telling you that I'm not going to pay you because you didn't deliver
But
good.
steal your
Oh my
spirit.
God.
Then after they steal the money.
And they break it down.
Yeah. And so those ones really, you feel so bad, and now you don't want to harass your other friends that will come, but because of them doing that, you're like, no, I think I will not pick calls when I know it's my friend going to make an order.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So you put her, not to find it like insulting. When the delivery guy reaches, you tell him, when they call, they're going to call the office line. Such that if there are things of, I will send the money later, it is another person who can
Not
tell
you.
them, yes,
Oh.
not me. That is why sometimes you will call and I am not picking.
Oh, it tells the next time.
There's a lady who tells you, Nana is not around. Nambangaya Nana. Oh, yes. Oh, we got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have bullies?
Yeah, then we also have bullies. Now, those ones are usually ladies. You see, in this business sector of self-employment, the reason we need the people to support us such that we can get there and maybe create jobs for these other people that are going to follow us. So usually what happens to the office lady, she will come and order for cake. And then when she orders, sometimes you can, something may go amiss, but you have the power to correct it. So when she gets the cake, she's like, oh my God, this is not what I ordered. Which kind of people are you? What? I'm going to put your business on social media. That one is usually their stronghold. And you're
Life of an innovator.
The cafe Java's and the rat thing.
So being a business person, you cannot tell them off. You have to just keep apologizing. We are so sorry, madam. We can rectify the problem. But at the back of your mind, you know that social media, even if you went and told them, you're not going to stop the clientele because there are very many good things that have backed. It could have gone wrong, and how we handle the issue matters. Hello, Nana, the cake didn't go well, but I was expecting this. Is there anything we can do to make it different? That is different. But now this one will come with all the audacity. I've paid my money, you can't afford. But mistakes happen. Even when you go where you think there is no mistake,
Sure, you'll
that
still
day you'll
find
find
it.
it there.
Sure, sure.
But how we conduct ourselves in that situation matters a lot. But don't scare somebody. The Nana of 5 years maybe will not be in baking if I met those people then.
Sure.
But because challenges have come and built me, so I feel I'm a bit strong, and I also have more knowledge on how to deal with certain issues. I know how to handle a client, a frustrated one, a happy one, a disappointed one. All those ones be there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure thing. Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And on parting shot. By the way, you've been such a wonderful guest.
Thank you.
And I would like you to talk to the clients and your fellow bakers on
Listeners and
parting
viewers.
shot. Yeah, listeners and viewers as well.
Yeah.
Sure. Talk to them. Let them know what you'd like them to know about Cake Album.
Don't worry. I have to our listeners and viewers, to the people that we inspire. We would love to let you know that Cake Album is the best cake company in Uganda today. If you're eating cake and it's not from us, then damn, you've not yet tested good cake.
I'm seeing Batman. I'm seeing
We make such beautiful cakes and many more. That is a Barman cake. This is a beautiful cake for a beautiful princess.
These are ready for delivery.
Those are ready for delivery.
Sure.
We make deliveries in and out of town. We make deliveries in and out of town. We can be found on all social media platforms. We're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We are there. And then we're simply a call away. You don't have to move to our offices to get what you want. I want people to appreciate changes in technology.
Sure.
You don't have to see who I am for you to place the order.
Telecom engineer.
Yes, telecom engineer.
May not pick up also.
I always pick up. You simply have to WhatsApp. The numbers will be put for you down there. And then you receive your order, confirm with a 60% deposit. You pay the balance upon delivery. It's as simple as that.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I have one more thing. In all this, and this being an innovation show, you've shared your innovation challenges and journey with us. Please talk to the innovation, the message for the innovative girl child out there.
Okay.
Something for the girl child
For the
that
girl
is
child.
aspiring to be like you or better than you or something like you.
Okay. To the girl child out there, they groom us to be in a certain way. They groom us to be the perfect wives to these gentlemen.
You're talking.
But we can be that and more. We can be the perfect wife as well as the perfect entrepreneur. The world out there is a bit harsh here and there, but we can do it. With the belief of I can do it, I personally believe there is nothing under the sun that has been done before that can defeat me. That alone is enough to keep me going forward. So if you don't find me in cake business, don't be like, hey, I thought she's only what? No. You can find me elsewhere. You can find me in the farm. You can find me. I can do all those with good heart. Not that I was destined to be a baker. No, I don't have to die there. Yes, so you can be whatever you want to be, because life has given us the best blackboard. You don't have to be that one person on one path. You can be very many things that can make you the person that you want to be. So to the girl child out there, you don't have to give up. Keep believing in yourself. Make friends. And when God has given you the chance to do what you do it with love. Because through love, He will bless you more and more. That is
Thank you so very much. And David, on parting shot, talk to the boy child. The boy innovator.
Boy child, wagwan.
Yeah.
Anyway.
His story is actually mesmerizing to really listen to a young entrepreneur. Usually we get stories from really old people. So the young generation even gets it hard to relate to some of these people. Someone tells you he sold Kabalagala and built a building out of it. Relate it to the current situation and it really doesn't add up. But it's always good to see a fellow innovator and more so a female innovator. Hope there are more like you. And those of you that are out there that want to probably come and share your stories with us, please do so. Nice to meet you.
The boy innovator.
We innovate again. Wagwan.
Yes, thank you so much, David. And to the fun facts, to the facts guy. The fun
Yeah,
facts,
now I have
facts guy.
very interesting facts. My sister bakes. Yeah, and
Oh,
she's
yes.
a civil engineer.
Engineers and baking.
Yes, I'm drawing parallels to her. I think I have a sister from today.
Oh, yeah.
My sister started baking in campus while studying civil engineering. Same building as you, probably maybe 10, 15 years apart.
Oh,
Yes, she's a civil engineer. She works with one of the city authorities in Kampala. Now, strangely, her birthday is 4th October. So when you mentioned it, it is so close that you made your first cake for her birthday on 4th October. So I was about to ask you,
her
was
name-
the boyfriend who ordered the cake? Was it for my sister?
It could have been.
So it's so strange that there are so many parallels
And that's a wild for you.
to that, and I'm very happy that you're talking about it. So I won't say your cakes are they are good. I have to see her tomorrow, so I won't say who makes better cakes. But the other fun fact is baking has been around since the ancient Egyptians. I was checking on Google that the word cake comes from an Norse word called kaka. And
Hey.
yes, modern cakes, the ones that are round and had toppings, have been around since the mid-17th century. That's in the 1650s, when ovens began advancing. So again, these things have been around, but I'm glad that they're changing over time, and I'm so happy that we have our first female here today.
Sure. Thank you so very much. And then the guy that has been so quiet throughout the show, Bourbon Monarch, on parting shot.
Thanks for the opportunity. Nina, I think there is a part of a story I did here. Usually, if when you leave the fat job and jump onto the street,
It first gets hard before it becomes better.
exactly that part where like you want to jump back, but then somehow you hold on to your streak. To me, that's the most interesting part I'd love to hear from you. And parting short, before I part short, like what maybe we have to share. I talked about cakes. I bake, but I'm not anywhere good. I bake for fun.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I failed to grow.
Man, it started growth.
Nova lockdown herbalists, lockdown bakers.
Lockdown made us learn so many things. And then what I wanted to add on to Nina, you see, it's good that you came on the floor. You're a fellow engineer. Your engineer, that's good, but it's now a good combination. We design as a consortium. There's part of us who design the ovens. We design ovens. We make ovens. You bake, and I think somehow we can support each other. Can improve. Yeah, we can give you a better design, a better solution to an oven, more efficient for fuel. You didn't talk about the energy source because charcoal is shooting up, bills of power shooting what? Up. So we are trying to work on that. Maybe one question before I give my part short. You heard about you train someone after 6 months they run. So you offer free training?
No, it is not free anymore.
Because of your friends.
And the runaways.
It's not free anymore. It is paid for training.
So they can reach out to you for training.
Yes.
Parting short, I think I'll be happy you have come. You have been the first lady on the show. And I hope you guide us in some way or the other.
Hey, one more parallel. My brother is also, I have a brother who's an artist. So I need to ask my mom if we have family members. Because my dad
Might have been the next sketch that
Yeah, that's your brother. Now she's baking, so there could be. Oh, yes. So thank you very much, my beautiful panel. Thank you so much, Nana, for being such a wonderful guest. And I must say that we are so humbled and honored to have you, to have had you on the show. And we're pretty sure we're going to have you once again because you're an innovator. I'm very sure I'm going to host you about something else. I'll let you know because you know. Thank you so much. Endeavor to always follow us on all our social media handles at Innovation Consortium. Our endeavor to like, follow, tell a friend to like and follow all our social media handles, our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Endeavor to check out our website at InnovUG. Endeavor to check out our YouTube channel at Innovation Consortium. Click on that red button, please subscribe. Endeavor to follow, comment, let us know what you want us to know about the show. Endeavor to let us know what you want us to discuss. Endeavors to let us know how good we are. And indeed, oh, I already finished my cake. So yummy. So thank you so very much. And God bless you. We are the Innovation Consortium. And I am Brian Lyon.